What's up everyone, in today's video I am going to show you how to install MSSQL Server 2022 on Ubuntu 22.04 and also install MSSQL ODBC 18 and then migrate creating a user, a login, a user, a database, and granting privilege to that database for that user, and then from Windows 10 migrating data from SQL Server 2019 to this SQL Server 2022, SQL Server 2019 on Windows 10 to SQL Server 2022 on Ubuntu 22.04. so this is the two repository. Okay, I have taken it from, I will provide you this URL, you can directly download from this. So I have already downloaded, so I'll not re-download again. I'll just go and click on install. So the package admin will be installed. So since I am using a normal user, I have to provide administrative privilege. So MSSQL Server installation is done. So I will just now install MSSQL ODBC, MS ODBC SQL tools. Done. Okay. So now let us go to the console and first check sudo systemctl status MSSQL server. Inactive. So we can now run the setup. Now see, this is I taken it from pool main because this is from the pool main which have all these options: evaluation, developer, express. Okay, there is if you take it from the prod list, then you will only get the preview package for 180 days. So it will be free for only 180 days. Here you can use a completely free one, the express edition. So I will select the number 3, English language. I have to put an administrative privilege password. There are also two different kind of installation procedure. One, you can do the same installation through adding key repository. If you want a video on that, you can please comment on my section. I can make a video on that. Okay, so adding key repository, you can do a apt-get install MSSQL Server, and also you can use the Docker. Through Docker you can also install MSSQL Server. Okay, now let us see the status. Active, running. I'll just do a restart. Running. Okay, so we will do one thing, we'll check telnet. we will check the telnet through telnet port whether it is connecting. It is connecting. If it don't connect, you have to add a firewall rule. So for firewall rule, you have to do sudo ufw allow 1433 TCP. Okay, I've already added. I will not use this, or I can use this. It will just skipping adding existing rule. Okay, because the rule is already there. That is why it is connecting. So I'm done for here. Now we will go to the next part of creating this part about different interface from where I can connect to the database. Okay, MSSQL Server database. So before going to Windows 10, let us just run this script from Oracle SQL Developer. I have a Oracle SQL Developer connection. I have a separate video on Oracle connecting through to MSSQL Server through Oracle SQL Developer. You can check out on this. I'll provide you the link. Okay, so here I will just create the user and set up the user, and after that I will go to Windows 10 MMC Management Studio for the migration. Okay, so let us try to open this. So let us start this process. First we create a DB. Done. Then let us create a login user. Login created. Okay, now we will role sysadmin. We will give Shubhra the sysadmin role. Then we will create user Shubhra. Okay, and set the default schema for Shubhra to DBO. Done. And we will provide the role of DB owner to Shubhra. Okay, now we are done. Let us just check. We do a refresh to the master. See, we have the Shubhra. Okay, so it is under the master. We have created the user Shubhra. Okay. So now we are done here. Okay, for sake we will just check whether it is working. I already previously have this, so I have a connection on this Shubhra. We will just test it. Okay, like if you go here, you have only master. Just retrieve database. See, now we have GreenDB. Okay, so first we will test whether we are connecting to our database. Okay, so if you want to check, I can show you ipconfig, sorry, ifconfig. We have 192.168.29.127. Okay, this is the IP address of my Ubuntu desktop. Now let us connect and check. Yeah, it is connecting. We have a GreenDB database. Which exactly have nothing. Okay, so I'll click on this task import data. So my source database will be the SQL Server 2019 database. I'll be using SQL Server native client 11.0. okay, so let us just select the data server name from here. I'll provide the username and password and refresh. Here I will select this one. I will import this database. Again, destination is this database. I'll select SQL Server native client. I have 120, 192, 168, 29, 127. I'll be using the user Shubhro, password. We already have this green DB. Okay, so it's already taken. Next, okay, copy data from one or more tables or views, write a query. I will select the first one. Next, select all. Okay, you can check individually mapping. Okay, so because it is from SQL Server to SQL Server, it will be fine. Drop can recreate destination table. I don't have any destination table. Enable identity insert. Run immediately. Next, finish. Now we are done. Okay, so we will close this. Now let us refresh and check. Okay, so we have this here, and let us check some queries. This is the first one. I will see. Now we can see everything. All the data is migrated. Okay, so now let us go to SQL Developer and verify that the migration is been done. The next thing what I will do show you another migration. Okay, so this is not a migration. What I will do, I will log into my local SQL Server. Okay, here also you can check the database. Okay, here you check the same database. The name is different here. I'll check the same table. The name of the table is designation master. Okay, let us open the designation master, category master, designation master. Okay, can you see all the data are same? Okay, they are from the same one. Okay, so this is my local SQL Server 2019. This is my remote SQL Server 2022. Now I'll show you another method of backup. So this is just a simple ad hoc method where I will log in into SQL Server 2019 on Windows 10. I will take a backup and I will then transfer the backup actually the backup is taken on the local Windows 10, but the backup, when we will restore the backup on logging into SQL Server 2022 on Ubuntu, the backup will be restored from the Ubuntu desktop. Okay, the file system will be Ubuntu desktop. So we have to copy that backup to the Ubuntu file system, and then log into the SQL Server 2022 Ubuntu and select that backup and restore it. Okay, so let's start. I'll just, what I'll do, I'll close this, close it, go here, and we will drop the database. Delete. Okay, so it is deleted. Okay, create database. Okay, so refresh, create it. So no tables are there, so let us go here and here do a refresh. Done. Okay, so what I will do, I'll go here, right click, task, take a backup. Backup full. Okay, here we will remove, this is the previous one, just remove this and add a new one. Backup, suppose name it GreenDB backup. Okay, done. The backup type will be full, backup to disk. Backup done. Now what we have to do, we have to just see when we will restore the backup. Suppose we go to task, restore the database, device, select, add. Okay, GreenDB backup. I didn't give it the extension name, so as I didn't give the extension name, it is not showing. I'm going to have to make it all files, doesn't matter. Okay, so this is the details. Okay, options, overwrite. Now we have to do something with the files. Restore as. Okay, because these are two different, it actually take the same name what is in the Windows SQL Server. So restore as, I have to go to the same where opt where opt MSSQL data, you go to GreenDB MDF, the same here, where opt MSSQL data GreenDB log LDF. Okay, and remember one thing, you have to overwrite the existing database. Okay, restored successfully. Okay, so now refresh, open. You have seen that I have dropped it, the database, and recreated. There are no tables. Now we have got everything back. Okay, if you just compare, they are the same sets of table. So we have learned two things. One, migrating using the migrating wizard. Okay, importing from another database. So importing to SQL Server 2022 from 2019, and another is creating the database and taking a backup from the source database and restoring it to the target database. So that's all about this. Hope you like this video. So if you like the video, please do like and share, and do subscribe to my channel so that I can bring to you more interesting video. Thank you so much.